Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've seen in the comment section a lot of people asking for F4 Phantom versus the F-14. This is a very, very difficult fight for the F4, but we're going to do our best here. At least try to survive long enough to make it look good. You know, make it look like we're actually putting up a fight. That's the goal. I don't know. We're going to see if it works out. There he goes. I missed the merge there by like a second. We'll do a split S. See how he reacts to this. See if he was expecting that. We're both carrying Sidewinder 9Ls, the Lima variants. That goes over top there. He's very fast. One of the things, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know exactly how to dogfight in the F4 just yet. Still learning a lot. But as of right now, I'm feeling like 0.7 Mach feels pretty good. That's about indicated 450 knots. However, the Tomcat should be very superior to that. As you can see, he got his nose on. He's got a Fox 2 off that luckily did not track. I'm going to maintain that speed. We're going to stay in the two-circle fight here. As we slowly get the hang of this, you can see we are definitely seeing some losing cues as the Tomcat comes around. Yeah, I'm dropping flares now because he's got his nose on, definitely. Fox 2 in the air, defending. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Ejecting. Nice. Okay, so there goes my Phantom. That went about how I thought it might go against the Tomcat. That was pretty good. He's going to outrate you. He's going to beat you in a one-circle fight. He's superior in every way. So we got to find a way to maybe see if we can force an error, maybe. Really, any fight you can win, no matter how much of a disadvantage you're at. Anything is possible, right? But if you can't win in the one circle, you can't win in the two circle, you can't take them vertical, you got to start... First, you got to start praying, and second of all, you got to try to force a pilot error, and then try to capitalize on that, or survive long enough so that he makes an error. Once again, we're in the two-circle fight here. Remember that there is something called a rate band. There is a range at which your aircraft performs best during its sustained rate speeds. This obviously depends on the weight of your aircraft, the altitude, all this kind of stuff. Fox 2 that doesn't track. The higher you are and the heavier you are, towards the higher end of that rate band you will be. So really, I think the F4, depending on how heavy it is, around 0.7 Mach to 0.6 Mach, closer to the deck, probably gives you the best rate performance. About 14 degrees a second around the circle, which is not great, but it's good for the time. So that's really the best I can do. So I'm going to try to hold that here as we get on the deck. And he's back there. Yeah, I was wondering where he was. When in doubt, check 6. He's nicely situated back there, it looks like. Definitely looking for a Fox 2 shot. We're going to tighten that down. His Fox 2 doesn't track. I'm going to reverse the turn here. Fox 2 hit the ground behind me. And we're going to have to avoid his nose here. Yeah, he's definitely going for guns. He's way too close for a missile shot here. he might cross my nose here because I'm so slow. I pulled the trigger. He's fine. I don't even think it was close. Here he goes. He might cross my nose again. Come on. Oh, so close. The fact that we're getting any rounds off at all, I think, is very impressive. Look at this. Oh, avoiding his nose here. Just missed his nose. Just managed to climb over it there. Very difficult to one circle fight with the F4. The slower she gets, the more like a brick she feels. And this Tomcat's got me lured straight into this one circle fight. To be fair, I did reverse it, but I don't feel like I had a choice there. He crossed my tail at a high rate of speed. It was a decent reversal cue. Didn't really work because I did put myself out in front, but here we are. And this is not the worst situation I've been in before. And so far we're kind of holding our own in the one circle here. A couple of rounds over my head there. And I'm really trying to squeeze all she's got out of the F4 here. It's very difficult. He's constantly on my 6. I'm going to switch this over to a flat scissor and see if we can manage to squeeze him out in front. Look at this. Just climbing over his nose here. And he is kind of out in front. I had to cut afterburner to get that to happen, but he just used a little bit more of the vertical to make sure he didn't shoot out too far in front. And he's just going to come back around. All I can do is hope that he crosses the nose here because he screws up the geometry or something. But you can see it's not really working out for me. He's nicely back there. Oh, he fired a missile there. As you can see, visibility is very bad out of the back of the F4 here. Really out of the front too, to be honest. And although I probably shouldn't be ditching to a 2-circle from here, I don't really know what choice I have. I'm so slow here, I don't even... Oh, he's taking shots. He hit me. I'm so slow I can't even really jink. Okay, she's done flying. I'm getting out. He hit me a couple of times there. Oh, it's not even smoking. That's awkward. I hope that wasn't a perfectly fine F4 that I just ejected out of. It wasn't responding. He hit me with the gun a few times and she spun out on me. But yeah, it's a hard fight. We survived for a while there. I think there's something to build on there. I think maybe we can do something. I think it can be done. Yeah, I think we can try something. I think we've beat an F F-22 and an F-14. And I think that's a bigger technological gap than an F-4 to an F-14. So I think maybe we can do something here. Again, we are depending on pilot error. And judging by how he's flying the F-14, I think he might be a better one-circle fighter than he is a two-circle fighter. I'm talking about the pilot more than the aircraft here. So let's try to really stick to the two-circle fight, I guess. Let's do a split S again at the merge here. Instead of fighting the aircraft, we'll try to fight the pilot himself and see how that works out. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's back here. Okay, you can see his wings opening up a little bit, so he's getting closer to his rate speeds. He was pretty fast earlier in the fight. I'm going to try to maintain that as well. I'm really dumping my nose here. He's got a Fox 2 in the air that did not track, luckily. It looked like it was trying there. It was making a turn, but it could not. Also might have gone for my flares there. I did drop quite a few. And so here we go. We're in the rate fight now. You see me constantly looking down. I'm looking at my speed indicator. We're at 0.6 Mach now. I'm going to try to let that build up a little bit, 0.65 Mach. As we get closer to 7. And I'm just going to hold this. You see his wings roll out level there. So he's having a bit of trouble with his F-14. We're at 0.7 Mach. I can pull the nose a little bit here. Here we go. Look at this. I'm holding it right here. And it's actually fairly easy to keep this aircraft here at 0.7 Mach. She doesn't really fight you too much. It feels nice and stable. Look at this. Is it actually working? I'm becoming offensive on this F-14. Pulling up sidewinders here. We're going to go up just a little bit. Try to repo my positioning a little bit. He's trying to follow me a little. He thought I was trying to offset the circle. I wasn't. And so I outrated him because he couldn't get to his rate speeds in time. He was too slow. Give me a tone. Tone, Fox 2. That's tracking. Splash. Or maybe not splash. I hit him so hard I pulled his wings back though. Alright, so that hit was actually, it killed his pilot, so that's a dead F-14 just flying around, so we're just going to finish it off here. Fox 2. But that actually worked. Very difficult fight for the F-4, and again, you know, on paper, the F-14 is better. But can the F-4 win? Yes. Like all other aircraft, if you force your own fight, if you fight the pilot, if you're a better rate fighter than he is, or a better one-circle fighter, anything can beat anything.